Hey true believers, welcome back to the web, and welcome back to another unboxing and suit review. So recently I kind of took it upon myself to start looking into other suit manufacturing companies, or at least suit providing companies, because for us American Spider-Man, it's gotten kind of a little expensive to get suits made from print costume in Heroes Time. So I wanted to see what other alternatives there are. Now, normally I would never go to any of these companies because for ethical reasons. And honestly, the product that they provide usually isn't all that good anyways, so it's not really worth it, even though it's like, yeah, it's like $50, but it's like not that great. And originally, you could go to print costume Heroes Time, pay like $25 more, and get a much better quality suit that also was tailor-made to your measurements. So, yeah, typically I wouldn't buy from any of these companies, but given how things kind of are, and I know that people are going to buy from these companies anyways, I said, let me take it upon myself and just tell you guys, okay, if this is the route that you want to go, this is what you can expect to receive. And so that's kind of what I've been doing with the past couple of my videos. So we took a look at a Jazzware suit. We've taken a look at Pro Cosplay. Jazzware, as I did kind of think, made the better suit. But Pro Cosplay is actually surprisingly good. And today I am actually looking at EZCosplay. For those of you who probably don't know, EZCosplay has been around for a long time. They've been in the business since I started cosplaying back in like 2008, 2006. So they've been around a very, very long time. And so I decided to go with them. A couple of reasons. One, the suit that is in here that you might have already guessed what it is. I've only seen pop up on two sites. Normally with a lot of these companies, these ones who use dropship suits, essentially, which is a suit that's already been made and they just grab it from a different manufacturer and kind of pass it off to you. They kind of just steal a bunch of photos from wherever, from each other basically, and then repost them. With this particular suit, I've only seen two different sites listed, and I believe that was EZCosplay and EZCosplay. EZCosplay, the shipping was a bit much for what I knew I was probably gonna get, because I think the shipping was kind of crazy for EZCosplay, where it was like almost it was a lot. It was like $30 or something, and it didn't go down per item, so it was kind of crazy. So so I decided to go with EZCosplay. I've ordered stuff from them before, and I've liked their quality before, and they've been around forever. And it was one of the few places that had this particular suit available already, which intrigued me because I've been curious about this suit, but normally I would never buy this suit because I don't love it that much. But yeah, so I decided to go through them for this one, and check it out and see how it is. I am not expecting it to be good, but we will see. There's also an interesting character quirk of why I picked this particular suit, that I'll get into when we kind of unbox it here. So, the suit that I ended up ordering was the Osborn suit. I think sometimes called the Oscorp suit. Sometimes we call it the Future Foundation suit. It's not the Future Foundation suit. Technically, there are differences in this suit, but it is very clearly heavily inspired by the Future Foundation suit. But the Future Foundation suit is one of my top 5 favorite suits, so I never disrespect it by calling this a Future Foundation suit. But, just so you know, that's what is in here. It is from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the newest Spider-Man TV show. And honestly, the more I've seen this suit, the more that it has grown on me. And so when I saw that I could get it for really cheap, I was like, I'm going to take a look. Also, interestingly, for this particular suit, it is designed to look like the TV show. It has like kind of the TV show cell shading to it, which is never something that I've been interested in owning as a suit, but you know, first time for everything. So looking in here, it just kind of comes in this bag. And the biggest quirk, the reason that I was most curious about this suit, is the lenses are printed on to the mask itself. So I thought that was curious. Now, holding it, the fabric doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel terrible. It doesn't feel great. It's also pretty stinking thin, which, I mean, I guess will at least mean I can see through it. But it is pretty thin. So it might be a suit that you would want to actually wear like a balaclava or something underneath. Because this almost looks too thin. So that's interesting. But because the lenses are painted on, you can wear face shell with this. Unlike with a lot of these dropship companies, you're not going to be able to get away with a face shell. Moving on to the suit. Oh. Ew. So the fabric on the suit itself, from what I can tell through my gloves, is really good. It feels really nice. This feels, again, just, it's kind of crazy to say this, but through my gloves, this feels comparable to print costume, actually. That's crazy to say. And I know you might be thinking, oh, how can you feel things through your gloves? Trust me, if you're a Spider-Man cosplayer, try it sometime. Just put on like a spandex pair of gloves, like colored fabric. Like you can feel the difference in a lot of these suits of like the quality just even through your gloves. It's kind of insane. It is a little bit see-through, but not too bad. This looks massive though, and I got an extra small. So I don't think this is even gonna fit me, but I got an extra small. So we're gonna find out, but this looks way too big right out the gate. But the actual quality feels nice. It feels like a quality suit. Which is crazy, but it does look way too big for what I ordered. Foot pad printing. This is very clearly just white spandex. Like these are different spandexes. Like you can see they're different. And I kind of knew that was going to be the case. Just looking at the picture, you could see that. But of the suit options available, I did find that this was the most interesting. So I wanted to go with it. But you can tell that there's a difference. And I'm assuming that's done so that you can see out of this. But yeah, it feels pretty decent. A little nervous about the size. Straight back zip. Color bleed doesn't look too terrible when you stretch it. Sweet. I'm going to put this on and we'll find out how it looks. How it is. Alright, give me a minute. And this is it. So, this is how the suit looks. A couple things. So one, the fabric is a lot nicer on this suit than the Pro Cosplay suit and the Jazzware suit. I would say it is very much comparable to print costumes upgraded like super lycra. So the fabric is nice. The downside is I ordered an extra small. And this suit still fits a little big on me. Now, if I'm standing in a sort of heroic pose, so like shoulders back, chest up, wide legs, it looks good. It looks like it fits pretty good. However, as soon as I kind of like relax a little bit and start moving, wrinkles really set in. So it's not quite perfect. But it is pretty good. It's just when I like crouch, everything kind of goes a little loose here. And when I twist, there's a little bit here. That might not bother you. It is just a thing to keep in mind that comparing the size charts between Pro Cosplay and EZCosplay, they seem more or less the same. I ordered extra small with Pro Cosplay and the suit fit pretty much perfectly. And then with EZCosplay, it's a smidge too big. So that's something to just keep in mind. That's a thing to consider. But The fabric itself is much nicer. The overall sewing looks like it's sewn a lot more competently, at least. So those are huge pluses, and they are pretty much the same price. They're within like $20 of each other. So that is cool. The mask is bad. I can say that, but I am also not shocked by that. I kind of assumed it wasn't going to be great when I ordered the suit, so I'm not super upset. The mask is so thin that if I didn't wear this under mask that I have, you would be able to see everything. You'd be able to see all of my, you'd be able to see my hairline, you can see my hair underneath, everything. So the mask is bad. But if you're like me, if you have a bunch of spare masks lying around, some without attached lenses, if you throw that on underneath, it rectifies that problem, and it makes the fabric of the mask blend in slightly better into the suit. The visibility, though, is pretty stinking good. So the printed eyes don't make it particularly hard to see. So that's cool. If you are interested in this suit specifically, that's pretty cool. But yeah, just be aware that the mask, you're going to need a mask underneath to hide your facial features and help blend this thinner fabric into this bodysuit a little bit. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for checking out this unboxing and review of EZCosplay's Osborn suit. Like I said, the quality is pretty good. It's the sizing that's going to be a little hit or miss maybe, but the overall quality compared to what we've looked at so far on the channel is easily the top. So if you are in the sort of, if you are looking for a budget suit, this so far is this would be my number one recommendation, would be this company so far. Especially if you're not going with this suit in particular and you're going with one of the other suits, I think this is probably this is the best option I've seen so far. If you want to see me check out more budget suits, maybe hit that subscribe button, maybe hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, because it is a little sporadic. I try to upload every Wednesday, but that hasn't happened in quite some time. If you have gotten a suit from EZCosplay that isn't this one, how did it turn out? I would love to know. Are there any other of these costume makers that you would like to see me check out that I haven't already checked out on the channel? Leave them down below. I'm kind of just making my way slowly through the different ones that keep cropping up on my Instagram and keep being promoted by other cosplayers. So yeah, like I said, thank you for checking out this video, guys. And until next time, I'll check you all later. I don't really have anywhere to go, so I'm just gonna cut to black.